The world reacts. Let's watch some of this. I didn't watch this one, so.
You're all dressed up today?
Yes, I had to. How are you?
Yes, I had to. He's all dressed up today.
When can I?
Right here.
Okay.
Oh, good, they have it all. That's the right way.
That's really never.
We're president, this war would have never happened. We would have had a deal negotiated for you with that. You're buried there, you're and I want
Skip it.
now
We
I
just
tell
watched
you,
this, so.
President Zelensky, and I would say it didn't work out exactly great from his standpoint. I think he very much overplayed his hand. We're looking for peace. We're not looking for somebody that's going to sign up a strong power and then not make peace because they feel emboldened, and that's what I saw happening. I'm looking for peace. We're not looking to go into a 10-year war and play games. We want peace.
Oh, I thought this was going to have quotes of them talking. Hey, here we go. Let me get to this stuff.
We stand with Ukraine.
Fuck you, Elbow.
That's Rhino's boy.
Fuck you, Elbow. Speak for yourself, you dumb bitch. You're a piece of shit.
Rhino forced us.
The opposition's no better. Fuck.
Australia, it's gay for country.
Oh, it's gonna be a dead country soon.
You would think like the Prime Minister of Australia would be like Mick Dundee looking guy. This guy looks like he works at the back of an office, Max.
Looks like Mr. Sheen.
Yeah, like there'd be a patio at your like Capitol and shit with a Barbie on the back.
How is it that you can have such
Naked
a
shrimp.
such a deadly country filled with all of these hazards, and you have such
Pussy?
pee-whipped politicians? Yeah.
This is the problem with civilization.
I've had meetings with President Zelensky on multiple occasions, including, of course,
That's not an
in Kyiv,
Australian.
in Ukraine, where I travelled very early on in my prime ministership. And this year, we've seen that land war in Europe go on for 3 years. The people of Ukraine are fighting not just for their own national sovereignty. They are fighting for the international rule of law. Australia has committed some $1.5 billion to help Ukraine.
Hell yeah, there's your tax money in.
Oh, no.
Hell yeah, Rhino.
God, it makes me
Defend
angry.
itself. More than $1.3 billion of that is military support.
Yeah, great.
Do you even have a military?
Yeah, we do. It's not big, obviously, but
Yes,
we
and
do.
they're trying to actually arm up because China is becoming a problem.
There's
we
a bunch
found
of
out this
koalas
weekend.
and sloths. And
Yeah, aren't they like
unfortunately-
doing war games off the coast of Australia? and
Yeah,
shit?
we were talking about it earlier.
Yeah, they're actually
National
trying to buy.
waters between New Zealand and Australia,
Mhm.
and they're doing live action fires. And the only way that our government found out about it was because of a commercial airline flying over the top, saw them doing live fire, actual like drills or whatever.
Mhm. And then the
You guys will be
Chinese have a
speaking
base on Cook
Mandarin in
Islands
no
now.
time.
Oh, mate.
You guys will be speaking Mandarin in
Matt,
no time. Don't worry.
I'm going to set up a GoFundMe. It's going to be so that I can get a $5 million gold card thing for America. You guys are going to help me become American.
Say it with me, Rhino. Ni hao.
No, fuck.
Oh, I got a more useful survival phrase for you, Rhino. 那些败鬼跑那边, the white devils ran that way. That'll save you.
Okay. That'll work. That'll work.
Yeah, why don't you move over to America?
I kind of want to. It's like a
I was
lot.
gonna say
It's
he's
a lot
brought
to
it up
pack
before, yeah.
It's a lot to pack up, like, you know. And I might come over there and not even get citizenship eventually. Like,
I'll marry you.
Dude,
Dude,
they let
just,
everyone in the world. They'll let you in.
just marry an American chick, man.
that's true.
You just go to Mexico. You can just walk right in.
You don't have to love her.
No habla inglés. That's easier to learn than Mandarin, so.
Is anybody? Oh, they only got the Australian guy to talk. Oh, here we go.
Et la Russie.
France.
Il y a un peuple agressé qui est l'Ukraine. Je pense que nous avons tous eu raison d'aider l'Ukraine et de sanctionner la Russie il y a 3 ans et de continuer à le faire. Et quand je dis nous, ce sont les États-Unis d'Amérique, les Européens, les Canadiens, les Japonais et plusieurs autres. Et que c'est cela. Et qu'il faut remercier tous ceux qui ont aidé et qu'il faut respecter ceux qui depuis le début se battent. Parce qu'ils se battent pour leur dignité, leur indépendance. Pour...
I just want to say I have no respect for France at all.
Zero.
None.
It's a dope language, though.
A cowardice country. They've completely taken over. Like, you can't. If you're a woman, you
Didn't they
get
invent being
enriched,
gay?
culturally enriched over there pretty easily.
What'd you say, Tom?
I said, didn't they invent being gay?
Probably, yeah.
I'm pretty sure
I don't
they
recall learning that in my French class, so I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure they invented pegging for sure. That for sure.
They used to be okay. I mean, they helped us when we started, but you know, they've completely 180'd into such a bitch country.
Pour leurs enfants et pour la sécurité de l'Europe.
Let's see, who else can we get on here? Here we go. Lindsey Graham. He was all on Trump's side.
I think he had a stroke because this is weird coming from him.
Complete, utter disaster. I've been to Ukraine 8 or 9 times since the war started. I understand the consequences of Putin's actions against Ukraine. I appreciate what the Ukrainian people have done. They fought like tigers. At the end of the day, I was hoping that this minerals deal, which would be transformative in the relationship, would go over well.
I bet you he's wearing panties right now.
The way he confronted the president
Got them ladybugs.
was just over the top.
My question is, he said he's been
Probably.
to Ukraine 8 times. Have you been to Russia once?
I wouldn't go to.
Well, yeah, I
I'm
wouldn't.
just
might
saying,
not
like,
leave if you go to Russia.
If you're going to be like a diplomat, basically, and look at it from both sides, like, don't you need to go to both places?
Yeah, but you might get
not
locked
just
up
see-
over in Russia. I don't know if I would go there either, to be honest.
Tucker Carlson didn't.
Do you think he's drunk here?
I think he's on something.
Let's play that. He sounds drunk.
They're
It
just
could be
losing. They're
pills.
losing their minds.
I've been to Ukraine 8 or 9 times since the war started. I understand the consequences.
He didn't even say consequences. Really, listen to that.
I've been to Ukraine 8 or 9
He's
times
drunk.
since the war started.
he's lit
I
up.
understand the consequences of Putin's actions against Ukraine. I appreciate what the Ukrainian people have done. They fought like tigers. At the end of the day, I was hoping that this minerals.
Yeah, he's drunk. Here we go.
Either that or he's on Oxy.
Well,
Here we go.
I mean, isn't he in his 80s by now? I mean, he's old too.
Yeah.
Let's see what they're saying here on the news.
Namaste, Mr. President.
Bharat Kelogon, Komeri Namaste.
How many people generally follow you in interviews?
Typically, in a month, we have viewers.
What is this? Okay,
I don't
I'm
know.
done with this.
Yeah, it's-
Done with this. And we got Lyle Hammock again with 50.
Vince McMahon's trying to start a new wrestling league.
No shit.
Who is?
I shit you not. I'm like, no, man. Come on, bro.
Does he have to do the new women that joined? Does he have to shit on them to get them in?
Yes.
Dude, I don't know, man, but Vince was a wild boy. Like, I mean, you know what's crazy is even on camera, we saw crazy shit in old WWF, right? Back in the day. So can you imagine all the behind the scenes shit that was going on?
I just never imagined him being into scat. It's a weird fetish, man.
I'm surprised they didn't write that into the storyline. Scott Hall let us down.
It's a weird fetish. I just gotta say, anything involving shit is gross.
No,
come here, Janelle.
Shit
Let me
and
pull it
piss
out.
is nasty. You're nasty.
No, you deserve shame. At that point.
There's very few things that I shame. a shame cucking. If you're a cuck, you're a cuck.
Yeah.
The shit and piss thing is nasty too.
No, dude, there needs to be a bar. Okay, I'm sorry, there
Yeah.
needs to be a bar. It doesn't have to be that high, but there has to be a bar.
Oh, I thought you meant like a bar for those crazy people to go to.
Oh, no, man, what?
There probably is.
It was a joke.
Lyle Hammock for 50 says this all started because Russia
was
said, "Do not bring Ukraine into this red line for us." Think how we would react if China overthrew the Mexican government and established military forces on our border. We wouldn't accept it.
I mean, if it made
and we
China
expected
stable,
the Russians to.
if it made China stable, we'd actually be like, this isn't too bad.
He
My
said 250s, Rhino. It's a shot.
My understanding is, didn't they like make an agreement with NATO that they wouldn't advance any further?
No.
And then they sort of did. And then Putin's like, whoa, hold on a second. And then all of this sort of started escalating again with Ukraine.
No, the Russians claim that, but there's no proof of that ever being part of an agreement.
Thank you, Lyle. We're going to do a shot for you.
I mean, they may have a lot
Mr.
of
Bentham
reasons,
says,
so.
"What's wrong with anal?" That's what you're into. Whatever, man. I'm just saying. I draw the line with these people that are into cucking and shitting on. I'm not talking about you like putting in some girl's butt. I'm talking about people that squat over others and shit on them. That's a thing. Vince McMahon did it to that one woman.
Yeah,
he squatted over her face and shit on her face. It's gross.
He confused anal with that.
Why am I here,
bro? What kind of anal are you having here, man?
I ain't even going near that.